I'll tell you guys a story from the show we did the other night. It was quite fun because you know how sometimes people get angry and then they lose the reason to feel angry, but they're already having so much fun they just go with it anyway. So we were having a show last night where I said some mean shit about my daughter, okay? And after the show, a guy walked up to me and he went, "Hey man, I understand you were trying to be funny, but it was pretty disgusting. You shouldn't talk about your own daughter like that." And I went, "Oh, don't worry, man, it's okay. I don't have a daughter." And he went, "What, you don't?" He was like mind blown by the possibility of a comedian making shit up. He was like, "So you were lying to me?" Because he was already angry because I said I'm raising my daughter to become a suicide bomber, and she's not real. But so he was like, "Well, if you are lying about her, I want my money back." I was like, "Dude, did the sign outside say a truthful father shares his parenting journey?" No, it said strippers and comedians lie to make you happy. That's the business we're dealing in. So, but I understand it. Not everybody likes dark jokes. That's why I like doctors. And you guys are doctors over there, right? I find that the doctors often have a very peculiar sense of humor. You know, like my friend, she's by far the funniest child oncologist in town. You know, she finds the humor in every little tumor. She's awesome. Or even my new cardiologist. Like I have an inherent heart condition, so I have to go to these yearly checkups, and this lady, this new cardiologist, just started asking me these traditional questions like, "You're not drinking too much coffee, right?" I'm like, "No, just 1 or 2 espressos every morning." "Yeah, just keep it at 1. It's safer for you. And don't go to saunas." "Okay, that's also safer for you." And so finally I got the courage to ask her the question I've been wanting to ask a cardiologist for 8 years. I went, "What about cocaine?" She went, "Well, what about cocaine?" I was like, "Is it bad for me, hypothetically?" Okay. She was like, "How much do you do?" I went, "Recreationally," which is a lie. I'm a pro at it, okay? And she went, "Yeah, it would be great if you could not do cocaine as a cardiac. What the fuck?" I was like, "Okay, quitting right now. It's so easy, no problem." But then as I was leaving her office, she suddenly smiled and looked up at me and went, "But there's nothing quite like good sex on a pile of blow, is there though?" So we're getting married and I got 3 months to live. That's essentially No. She's great. We're not getting married, but she's my crush. She's a bit older, but I believe in the importance of keeping like intergenerational conversation going, you know, like not living in these age bubbles, but sharing our perspectives. And for the same reason, I recently got into a fierce fight, like a verbal UFC with a 6-year-old. Okay, it was, yeah. He was so confident. I thought that kids today are supposed to be like nice, anxious, and suicidal, but like, like this boy was like a fucking tiny Trump on cocaine, okay? And it happened in a locker room of a swimming pool, oddly enough, but yeah, there was a bunch of young boys and they were discussing Pokemon. Okay, which I had no idea is still a thing with kids. Like, I thought that kids today collect, like, NFTs, genders, you know, like anti-anxiety pills. But they were talking about Pokemon. And this cocky little confident boy just went like, "Well, Pikachu is by far the strongest one." And my inner 6-year-old got activated, and I just walked up to him. "No, he fucking ain't." I was like, "Pikachu is what you get when a rat fucks an iPhone charger." Like, fucking coughing can turn any room into Auschwitz. This is fucking... But he went, "Well, Pikachu evolves into Raichu," and he had some good arguments, so I kind of adult cheated, and I just went, "Your mom will die one day." And there's nothing you or Pikachu can do about it. So I won, and I guess my next job will be a teacher because I'm crushing with kids, so that was great. Anyway, I'm also single somehow. I don't know why. Just went through a funny breakup. Anyone else with a funny breakup story? No? Or like hilarious divorce? No? I had one. I was dating this girl. She was just 5 years younger than me, but already different generation. She was Gen Z. And they, for some reason, don't like to say goodbye to you. They just ghost you, just go, you know? It's like dating an octopus. It's fucking, they just disappear like their grandma's savings after they introduce her to crypto. You know, it's wild. But this Gen Z girl I dated at least had the decency to send me a breakup meme, okay? Where Mr. Bean goes, bye-bye, you know? It was cultured young lady. It was fun. But, yeah, so now I'm single again, and I'm finding out there are like many new types of relationships I didn't know about. Like, for example, any of you are in an open relationship? Silence, cowards, okay. Okay. I was offered to be in an open relationship, but I just couldn't do it because from my experience, when you put open in front of something, it's ruined. As you know, if you've ever been to an open mic, that's fucking that's hard. Or even like, you tell someone a secret, now it's open secret, it's fucked, okay? So I didn't want to do that. And also, the another I learned about is polyamory. Do you know that? Do you know about that? It's like a very modern, progressive type of relationship where you have 6 partners. 4 of them are gender fluid Marxist witches, and like all of you mine Bitcoin together. That's what kids are into today. Yeah. And there's even a thing called the polycule. Did you hear about that? It's like a molecule made out of various polyamorous couples. You know, it's like, it's fun. You can turn it into a nice community with safe environment in which you can raise chlamydia together. It's it's beautiful, yeah. Like, I mean, dating multiple partners, it sounds like fun. It sounds like if Islam was fair to women, essentially. Like, you have a wife, but you both have harem. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. But I don't think I can do it because I'm 33. I'm already starting to think about having kids, you know, and, you know, I would like to have some probability that the kid is mine. I feel like pregnancy in a polycule, it can be one of 8 potential fathers. And pregnancy in an open relationship, like, you can be surprised if it's a fucking Smurf. It's fucking, it's wild, so. Yeah, so I'm staying single. Maybe I'll just stay single and become old. I'm really looking forward to being old for some reason. I think I'll enjoy being the most annoying, irritable, grumpy grandpa those chicks in Bangkok have ever seen. I'll be just like, back in my day, there were just 600 genders. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to live too long. Like, there's this old lady living in my house, and she looks like her retirement home is a pressure cooker. You know, she's really nice, but always shaking like Chihuahua in Siberia. And like, sometimes I help her with groceries because she's busy. For some reason, she has to go to the cemetery every day. Like, I don't know if she's picking a nice VIP spot or it's like speed dating the corpses. It's like, because if you live too long, at some point dating inside your own age group is like mostly necrophilia, but yeah. And so recently I ran into this old lady and she was in the house and she was having a heart attack. You know, she was on the floor, so I called the ambulance, gave her the heart massage, pepper sprayed her, you know, everything. Everything you can, but when the ambulance actually showed up, they were like, yeah, dead. She's dead. We're sorry, but this is dead. And they just took her away. And the next day, I ran into her again, okay? She was there like, what's up? You know? I was like, Jesus, I thought you had the sweet relief of death, but yeah, so aging can be rough. I really hope that when I'm old, I get to become a cyborg. You know, like my favorite superhero, Stephen Hawking. You know, that I will be able to just like buy a new dick from Nike. With like a picture of a ripped athlete in the ad, you know, and my girlfriend will be like, just do it. Like,